Okay, so all of the talcum powder that you saw me put on there to start with has been worked through, and we're now at this really sticky stage. This is when your petroleum jelly comes in. Add some to your hands. This will help with cleaning afterwards. While you're at it, coat, you can just rub it over the excess that's on your hands. Coat whatever you want to take the mould off. This is going to help with the release of the moulds. So there, we'll just do those three for now. So if you can also, you could use another plastic spoon or some sort of store card, old credit card, maybe even the husband's, you know, like. Just don't tell him you've covered it in goo, because it might not work next time he wants it. Add more talcum powder and work this through. Now I'm hoping that you'll be able to stay with me until we get to the next stage, because it tends to go quite quick from here, and then we get to the messy, or as I see it, the fun part, which is when you start using your hands. Don't worry if it looks like it's breaking apart, it's just as it's absorbing the talcum powder. It will start to form back up once it starts to let that talcum powder absorb some of the wetness. I don't know the chemistry behind this, I just know it works. And by, as I say, using, especially in the UK, our 99p shops, Poundland, Home Bargains, Family Bargains, anything that you've got local to you of that ilk, is going to save an awful lot of time and money when coming to make your moulds. Okay, we're to the point now where we're going to use our hands. This is just like kneading bread. Keep coating in flour and rolling. All the time it's sticky to the touch, you need more flour. And we're nearly done, I think. This batch has mixed really well. During this process you're also taking out the air bubbles that may be there from the mixing. Now that's still feeling sticky to the touch, so we'll roll in a little bit more. Mixed and it's still pretty sticky, so let's do another good rolling. Let's get in there. Okay. So with the area that you've knocked your dough up with, if I do this one first, we're going to obviously need a circle mould. So what I'll do is I'll just flour the base. As you can see, it goes a nice, smooth, shiny consistency. And now start shaping into the circle. Obviously, if you've got cutters that you could use, then that would be great. That would also form your moulds lovely. You just smooth the top down. Check your sizing. Obviously, you can keep working this for a little while. If you need to, you can pick it up and work it in your hands a little bit more. There, that should be fine now. And now we're going to push the mould, or the item we want the impression of, into our mould. Now what we can do is build it back up, pressing it in while keeping a constant pressure on the impression. The excess flour will all just dust off with no problem at all. If it goes over the edge of what you're taking the impression of, that doesn't matter. This will flex. You can then smooth down so it's all level, or if you want to go for the rustic look, you can just leave them. The extra flour obviously helps the curing because it constantly is removing any moisture. I found this lid ideal for working on because I can pick it up, slide underneath, to lever away from the working base, and then all we need to do is set that to one side, 20 minutes, and we'll take that out and we'll check out the design that we've got. So we'll be back in 20.